Hello, welcome to today's Odyssey. Whenever you pull on a pair of headphones to listen to one of your favorite songs, you notice how you suddenly feel relieved, as if all of your cares were washed away and you feel a sense of freedom while you're jamming to your favorite song. We'll be talking about the universally loved art that satisfies our auditory senses whenever we're having a rough day. The anxiety and the overwhelming stress is suddenly all gone. How come music is such a powerful cure? Well, I'm going to answer this question throughout the video. For now, let me tell you what these researchers at McGill University found out. They conducted a study that confirmed the fact that music alters the perception of pain. But how did they do that? They began an experiment that would test the endurance of 63 participants. Most of the participants were students in the university's psychology department. They all had to list 2 songs, such as their all-time favorite track and the song they would bring to a desert island. Imagine this. You're sitting in front of a computer and wearing a pair of headphones blasting your favorite song. You're sitting on your seat, then suddenly, an abrupt stinging pain appears on your left arm as if you were touching a hot cup of coffee. Beside you, one of the researchers remained there holding a small little object that's burning hot. This was a little test to see how the participants endured pain by using music. Yes, music was the special tool being used in the experiment to analyze whether it changed how the participants perceived physical pain. The researchers programmed a small thermal stimulator between 113 and 122 degrees. Then they'd place that on different parts of the participant's forearm. Using this burning hot tool, they closely studied how each participant behaved as they changed the music. First, the participants listened to their favorite songs for 7 minutes. Then they listened to relaxing tracks from a music therapy app. Participants next heard shuffled versions of their favorite songs and relaxing songs, jumbling the lyrics and switching tracks frequently. The participants used a marker on the computer screen to rate the pain on a scale from 0 to 100. Then came the challenging part. The participants sat in complete silence for 7 minutes. One of the participants, a 23-year-old graduate student named Michelle Yang, had one particular song that she adored, as it had helped her survive the pandemic and provided her a sense of freedom while she went grocery shopping. She'd listened to Cruel Summer, a song made by Taylor Swift. As she listened to the same song during the experiment, she couldn't help but feel the same way as she dove into an emotional experience while listening to that song. It was almost as if the pain on her forearm had dissipated, and it was as if the small object on her arm wasn't even there. Interestingly, the other participants who listened to their favorite tracks rated the pain as less intense and less unpleasant than those who listened to silence or scrambled sound, even though the heat output was never changed. Why, though? How come they could just brush off the pain like it was nothing? Let me put it this way. Your squishy brain is like a big orchestra with different instruments playing different parts of a musical piece. When you listen to music, you are also activating and coordinating many instruments in your brain orchestra, creating a complex and harmonious symphony. When listening to your favorite music, you begin to feel these tingles, shivers, and goosebumps, right? That's when you begin getting the musical chills. This means your brain is releasing a whole lot of dopamine, including serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins. You could call these chemicals natural painkillers because they literally block the pain signals from your body to your brain. Most of the results in the study showed that bittersweet or moving music gave the participants those musical chills and experienced lower levels of unpleasantness. Other researchers found that music can even relieve pain in babies. It's no antibiotic, but it acts like one. Isn't that something? A study published in August 2022 in the PLOS One journal found that acute pain is decreased when people had control over which songs they were listening to. This means music can even help you out if you broke a bone. It's very handy to reduce the excruciating pain. Isn't that crazy? It can act like an ibuprofen. However, don't mistake this as a good substitute for real medicine because it doesn't actually get rid of the inflammation or cure you from any sickness. Even though none of this is new, It's somewhat an interesting topic. I think it's cool how you can reduce pain by listening to your favorite music, which can be a nice escape from reality. If you want to learn more, be sure to check out the description for additional links, and don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is a form of bookmarking the channel to see more of our awesome content. With that, I'll see you next time.